Yeah, just to confirm the weights which we had a little earlier, David Haye here weighing 15 stone 10 and 2, which is pretty good going, and Tony Bellew 15 stone and 4 ounces. So as far as you're concerned, we expected a little bit lighter. Yeah. That has been the way it has been, but not quite as light perhaps as maybe some of us were expecting.
Yeah, you know, first time round I wasn't able to do certain things in training that I've been able to do this time round, so I knew my weight would be a little lower. I feel healthy. I haven't been actually getting on the scales. You know, we're in the heavyweight division. What I weigh is irrelevant. So I just wanted to make sure I was fast, accurate. I've been doing my sparring, my running. I wanted to make sure all of the things I needed to make sure I was ready for battle were done, and they are. As you can see on the scales, I've cut no corners. You know, I haven't had any cheat meals. I've been really, really disciplined. You know, down to silly things like coffee. I usually love a coffee in the morning. I said, okay, no coffee. I've literally had all the sacrifices I normally people take for granted. I've just sort of cut them all out of my life, and I'm standing here now in a prime condition. So I know when I step into that ring tomorrow night, I've done everything humanly possible. So I'm ready.
The million-dollar question for everybody is going to be, is your body going to be able to hold up to it again if it goes into a long fight?
It's held up way better in training than it's ever done before. It's held up in sparring, and as I stand here today, I'm tip-top. You know, I can do things I haven't been able to do for many years. Box jumps, plyometrics, you know, sprinting. There's certain things I had to cut out of training because of pre-existing injuries. This time around, everything's here. Maybe the time out that I've had has allowed my body to rejuvenate and recover, because I'm firing on all cylinders now.
And you've talked about having the mask. You do seem pretty happy, pretty smiley. You seem to like you're in a very good place mentally at the moment as well.
Yeah, I have to be. Last time around, I was very angry. I was annoyed. I was getting wound up. I was letting Tony Bellew get under my skin. This time around, whatever he says is bouncing off, and I'm just looking forward to fighting that, because I'm going to do my talking this time in the ring. Last time around, I gave it all the talking outside of the ring, and when the first bell rang, I had no real game plan. I was missing. I looked terrible. This time around, I want my talking to be done in the ring. Good thing Tony Bellew's come in shape this time round, because last time he was out of gas in round 7 or 8. This time round, he's going to really need something heavy in the tank, because I'm going to really push the pace for this fight, drag him into the later part of the rounds, and see exactly what his heart's like. I proved my heart last time. I want to see Tony Bellew's heart.
Speaking of talking, there was quite a lot going on at the head-to-head just now. Bearing in mind it's a family show, can you give us an idea of what was being said?
Most of it I can't really say, but it's basically, he's very confident. He thinks I've made a mistake taking this rematch, and he's going to knock me out. I highly disagree, and I just said to him, you know, the guy you're fighting tomorrow night is very different than the guy you fought over a year ago here. It's a very, very different night's work for you, so just be mentally prepared for that.
As if to add to the drama of today, you had a nightmare getting here as well. Yeah. Just give us an idea of what happened.
Yeah, it's an hour drive from where I am, or half an hour tube. I thought, let's jump on a tube, Jubilee line. Delays, not having it, so I had to jump in a black cab. But we got here in time, but it's a little bit of a manic day for the whole team.
Fingers crossed that is the only thing that goes wrong for you this weekend.
That's the big issue this weekend, and I'm happy.
Just finally then, give us an idea. Talk to the camera. Tell the people at home exactly what they can expect to see from you against Tony Bellew tomorrow night.
You're going to see a prime David Haye. You're going to see someone who you haven't seen for many years. You know, it was 10 years a couple of months ago that I actually weighed up on this scale for Enzo Maccarinelli. You know, another cruiserweight champion, and I knocked him out in 2 rounds. And I'm on that type of form now. I feel that strong, I feel that good, and I'm ready for war.
Well, David, we wish you the very best of luck. Thanks again for everything from this week. So there we have it, both fighters on the scales, weighed in, ready for action. It all goes down here at the O2 tomorrow night. The big question, repeat or revenge? We shall see.